If you're living in a time of war, uncertainty, and chaos, this message is for you. War is one of the most difficult tests a human being can face. Fear spreads quickly. Emotions run high. Anger, confusion, and grief can take over hearts and minds. In such moments, a Muslim must not react based on emotions alone, but respond based on faith, wisdom, and guidance from Islam. First and foremost, a Muslim should hold firmly to patience and trust in Allah. Hardship is a test, and every test carries the opportunity to grow closer to our Creator. Instead of panic, we turn to prayer. Instead of despair, we turn to hope. Instead of hatred consuming us, we ask Allah for strength, clarity, and protection. True faith shines the brightest in the darkest times. Secondly, Islam teaches justice even in conflict. War does not give permission for cruelty. Innocent people must never be harmed. Women, children, the elderly, and non-combatants are not targets. Property should not be destroyed without reason. Islam sets moral boundaries even during war, reminding us that accountability before Allah never disappears. A Muslim must never allow anger to turn into oppression. Another important responsibility is avoiding the spread of rumors and misinformation. In times of war, false news spreads faster than truth. Sharing unverified information can cause panic, division, and harm. A believer speaks carefully and verifies before passing anything on. Words can be as powerful as weapons, so they must be used responsibly. If peace becomes possible, Islam encourages peace. War is never the first choice, it is a last resort. If the opposing side inclines toward reconciliation, Muslims are encouraged to accept peace and prevent further bloodshed. Preserving life is one of the greatest values in Islam. Muslims are also responsible for helping those who suffer because of war. Supporting refugees, feeding the hungry, caring for the wounded, donating charity, and making sincere dua are all powerful acts of worship. Even if someone cannot fight, they can still serve humanity. Compassion is a form of strength. It is also important to understand that armed struggle is not an individual decision. In Islamic teaching, matters of war and defense are organized under legitimate leadership and proper authority. Individuals taking violent action on their own create chaos, not justice. Discipline and order are essential,